Yeah, that looks fucking awful, I can't lie. But before you come at me in the comments, yeah, you gotta see what he did first. And then you can make your judgments. But yeah, we ended up putting in quite a decent lap to get us into P4 and hoping to get into a podium here. We got a fairly decent start as well. Got the jump on the blue car in front of us. Now it's just a matter of surviving, to be honest. The Porsche behind also seemed to have gotten a pretty good start. So I was making sure to stay close to the inside to make sure no one dive bombs me. We get fairly close to the car on the left. He kind of pushes us a little bit wide, but we have a little bit of wheel spin, and now we have two cars behind us. The Porsche in our slipstream, and yeah, I wasn't thinking he'd go for a move like that, and he just sticks his nose in and flips me around. So I made sure to put down the throttle so I could have a full, nice, clean 360. And the good news was that we ended up warming up all four tires quite well. Now we're just focusing on the Porsche ahead here. Claw back as much as I can. Turn in nice and early. He goes a bit wide. Try and put the power down, but also having a bit of issues with traction. Also because of the damage. I try and fake a move down the inside, but I end up compromising myself on braking a bit too early. And still end up putting him off a little bit, so it wasn't too bad. We'll be able to go for a dive bomb here, or a move, at least. I go in and brake way too late. Go super wide. I had to try and stop myself from spinning there by turning left. Yeah, not the cleanest driving that I've had, but all I can do is focus ahead as the Porsche in front goes wide a little bit. But just having so much problems with the balance, I feel like I'm oversteering and understeering and changing the traction control to try and fix it. It just feels like, yeah, like I can't put the power down, and when I turn in, the car's really floaty. So it's just a terrible balance at the moment. But regardless, we still ended up being right behind the Porsche as we're up to P7. See if we can make it into P6 into turn 1 here. He brakes really early. And we get the move done. Now it's just focus on catch up to that McLaren ahead. Yeah, the balance of the car is just horrific. Just sliding everywhere. On exit, on entry. Just trying to fix everything. Trying to every button I can press, you know, ABS, TC. I've been a bit wide here onto the right-hander, but somehow we're still catching up to the McLaren. We got fairly alright pace, at least compared to him. Like gaining quite a couple attempts through each corner, so can't complain about it. Kept noticing that he kept moving towards the right and then coming back towards the braking zone. Don't know why he's doing that. Guess this is just like low ranking lobby things. Like they just do weird things. But yeah, we're really caught up to him. We're like within almost a second here, still struggling with the car. We got up to 6 on the traction control. I just keep increasing it every time I have wheel spin. So we then head hurtling down towards the treacherous left hairpin here. We end up gaining quite a lot because the McLaren ahead goes quite wide into the dusty part of the circuit. So I was just thinking here that just got to keep it clean. We're just going to catch him eventually. He's definitely seeing us in his mirrors now. So pressure's on. I kind of follow him off track here, but just get away with it. Lucky. Man, I'm struggling though. Yeah, heading into the final corner, I give him a little bit of a dummy move, which makes him go quite wide and just drive right past him. Yeah, put him off a little bit. Yeah, now I was just thinking the cars ahead seemed quite far away, but we were still gaining, so I was quite happy with the recovery already, back to P5. But now I was just trying to get some good laps in. There's a car coming out of the pits. It kind of puts me off. I go in deep here, which is a bit unfortunate. But and then this BMW, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I thought he was going to drive straight into me. I was wondering what the hell did I do to him. But thankfully we're good. Yeah, still gaining on Dickinson ahead. as the Porsche that spun us in the first lap has actually spun around himself. So he's right in front of us here, and I was thinking, man, I gotta get him. I gotta get my revenge. I gotta at least like beat him. Like, he took me away from a podium position from a stupid move. And then just a couple corners later, we're here heading into turn 2, and the purple car spins and he hits straight into him, which allows us to get in front of the Porsche. And I was thinking Palma, Karma, but yeah, it's pretty good. Now I just needed to stay in front of him. I didn't exactly get the best braking point over here, and I actually ended up feeling a bit of the pressure here and really messing up my turn. I go for the defensive move, and he just does what he did on lap 1. Stupid dive bomb that I had to avoid. So now I'm pissed. I'm thinking, I gotta fucking get this guy. I need to really hustle this car around. Braked a little bit early, and kind of cut the track and got a terrible exit. Yeah, it wasn't looking good for me, to be honest with you. He goes wide into the right-hander here, so still a chance. He's definitely got damage, just like me. I think we were somewhat equal playing field here in terms of damage. Like, look, he's also like just struggling on traction the same way I was. I go up to 8 on traction control. That's how freaking bad it is. I do a little going in his mirrors, see if I can get something out of it. Up to 3/10 here, but for some reason I had to lift into this corner. Like, I was still quite new into GT racing. It's only a couple of days ago, but now I know you can kind of go flat into there. But yeah, here's where I make a terrible mistake, just going wide into this middle sector, and just gave him a huge buffer by over a second. I was kind of giving up on it. Then he snaps again, giving me back my time. So it was just like a back and forth at the moment with each other. Like, who can keep this car on track relatively well without like sliding around too much. He goes off track again, and we're heading in to the final lap here. I knew this is my only chance. He goes wide. I have to go late on the power. And I was thinking here, okay, this guy has been kind of a prick all fucking race. Like, if I'm gonna do something, I gotta do it now. I'm gonna give him a bit of a taste of his own medicine, and I just send it. And he turns in. Here we are. He's off the track, and yeah, like, he starts messaging on chat. Like, what the fuck? But honestly, I don't race like this. I promise you. Like, I'm probably one of the cleaner racers in this game in general. I just don't see the point in like racing dirty. Like, it's just shitty. But this guy had been a fucking pain in my ass, screwing me over all race. I kind of felt like I had to. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments, like, if I really should have done that. But I still have to focus on staying in front of him here, because our pace was relatively similar with the broken cars. And I knew he'd want to do something back to me as revenge. Get fairly good exit here, but he's within 5/10. I'm not too sure still if that like gives slipstream, maybe a tiny amount, but doesn't feel like it from 5/10. So he doesn't really gain. And just make sure to hit my braking points. He brakes really late, and bam, he just slides on the rear. I have to go off track, and now I'm chilling. Now I'm like, oh, yes. I got my podium back somehow through not great means. And then the cherry on top here into the final corner. Get relatively good exit, and if you look behind, he spun. Palma. That was great. So I ended up getting back into the podium positions. One of my first GT races. I'm not proud for my dive bomb, but it's what it is. Like, something, if you move left, he moves right. He deserves to get put in the barrier, you know. Like, he didn't move left or right, but he was a bit of a prick. So yeah, I think it was well deserved. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. We post a lot more GT races. cheers for watching, and let me know what you think. If I was right to do what I did, or if you think I'm a prick. Like, just let me know. Yeah. See you guys in the next one.